So most people ask, how can we manipulate someone? And it's very easy. If you want to manipulate others, you have to first manipulate your brain because other people are just the way you are. If you can understand yourself, you can understand the brain of other people. So what happens is, first, you have to understand your emotions, your insecurities, your problems, your troubles, and you have to deal with them. You have to understand them very deeply. And when you understand, the people who understand themselves most often understand other people, understand the world. So the journey of controlling somebody else's brain begins from controlling your brain. If you can control your brain, if you can control your insecurities, if you control your own fears, then it's very easy to control the fear of other people, control the brain of the other people, because everybody has same insecurities, everybody has same feelings, everybody has same troubles. So once you understand yourself, you'll be able to understand others. How would you understand yourself? Simply by introspection. And I most often ask people to just talk to themselves. When you talk to yourself, what happens is, when you're facing problem, when you are facing negative thoughts, when you are not able to control your mind, you just try to take escape. You just go watch a video, you talk to somebody, you somehow come out of that feeling. But rather than that, powerful people just sit with that feeling. The people who become brilliant, who become intelligent, who later become very wise, are the people who sit with themselves. So what happens is, when you sit with yourself, only then you would understand your every thought, why you feel certain emotions, why your body reacts to something. And then when you understand it all, now you're well aware of the emotion of other people. And now you can play the games with that. I'm not telling you should play games, but you should be aware of your own feelings, your own emotions, and be aware of other people's emotion and feeling, so they do not manipulate you, to save yourself, to defend yourself. And when you do that, you'll find you are able to win most of the battle in life, because people play games with each other. They play the games of emotion. They are not going to attack you directly, but they are going to attack you indirectly through emotions, through fears. So you have to understand that very well to defend yourself. The second thing you can do to win any argument or any stupid person is simple. When they are trying to tell you something, when they are trying to having an argument, just ignore them. Have a smile on your face. That's it. You do not have to do a lot of things. You do not have to abuse them. You do not have to argue them. A lot of people I see, when they are talking to somebody, and when the other person is saying something that is not acceptable to them, what they do is they just start arguing. They start fighting. And that's not the way how you should treat the situation, how you should deal with the situation. The easiest way to deal with this kind of situation is just ignore that. Ignore the person, ignore the communication, have smile on your face and just walk away. If you can do that, the other person are going to feel very hurt. And you have to deeply understand yourself. That is why I said, because if you are not somebody who have a right intelligence to deal with their emotional self, when they say something that you do not accept, you'll get angry. You will get infuriated. You'll respond differently. You'll not respond, actually, you'll react. But when you understand yourself, when you understand that this person's words and argument have no effect on you, is the time you just can ignore and then walk away. That's how you should do. You have to learn to ignore a lot of things. See, great politician, what they do, they're being abused all the time by somebody. They're being said something by everybody all the time. Somebody is abusing them or something, but then they ignore. They do not even take it on their heart. They just ignore that because they're powerful. People who are more powerful than you will never attack you with words. They'll not indulge with you through arguments. Mark Twain greatly said that if you fight with a pig, you'll both get dirty and the pig likes it. So whenever you are in argument with somebody and you're just making argument with that person, you're showing that you're not powerful. You're not emotionally, you emotionally voice. And that is why you are making an argument with them. But the time you become that much powerful, you do not make argument. You just ignore them. So these are the two ways that if you can use, and if you can really practically use it, you'll become invincible in most of the things. You'll be able to overcome 99% of the trouble that you have in the world. Very easy.